Hi guys, so I finally gave in and just purchased the new iMovie 11 because I didn't feel like going into all the trouble and like contacting the guy I bought this laptop from and all that crazy shiz. So, I just bought it off of iTunes App Store or whatever, and it was like $15 and whatevs. So now I could finally make and edit my videos and not just make them on Photo Booth and things won't be backwards. So yeah, the lighting corrected itself, which I'm happy because when I was filming on Photo Booth and I realized it's still backwards because I don't know why I was doing that, I looked really like, it was like brighter and my hair looked like light, but right now it looks the color that it is. But it's raining out and it's really disgusting because it was supposed to snow, but the weatherman lied to us, of course. So yeah, I thought I'd just make a quick video. It's not very quick actually. I have no clue how long this is gonna be. But Anthony won't be making videos this week, I don't think, because he has the flu, which is pretty sad. So he's been out of school these past few days and he should be out the rest of the week. So I just made him soup and it's pretty good. Yeah. So hopefully I could get that to him later and maybe he'll say hi or something and maybe I'll blackmail him and take a video. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a video on what I do every day for my like foundation routine and my face makeup and all that good stuff. The things I use aren't really that expensive. I know I should probably invest in some better things. I just haven't gotten around to it to go to like Ulta or Sephora because there's none like down the street from me or like stuff like that. But for summer and like spring, I'm definitely buying some new stuff. Okay, maybe I'll make a bloopers. Ugh. Alright, so I'm just gonna get started with my first product I use in the morning. Literally, I get out of bed, put my glasses on, go in the bathroom, take my contacts out, and moisturize my face. So, I use the Garnier Nutrice. Is that their name? Garnier brand Moisture Rescue Lightweight UV Lotion. And it just looks like so. It has SPF 15. It has a little pump and you can like lock it so when you travel it won't like pump out on everything, which is a savior because I just go everywhere and like sleep over people's houses. I need my lotion. I don't want it to get all over my clothes. Yeah, that's gross. So I have like dry kind of like combination skin. It's also a bit sensitive, like sometimes I'll notice like around my eyes it gets like sensitive and it kind of hurts from putting on like makeup there. So I have like a sensitive kind of skin. Part of my head that gets like oily is like underneath my bangs because they're bangs and it's hair. But other than that, my face is like kind of dry because it's winter. But this just keeps my face like feeling soft. It's great to protect yourself from the UV because even though the sun may not look like it's out, it definitely still affects you. And because I have such a light skin, I need some protection. So this is definitely not the best product I tried, but what's better, I love the Philosophy Hope in a Jar, but I haven't had the chance to repurchase it, but I definitely am going to ASAP because I really like that. That's a great moisturizer for people with really dry skin. So yeah, this will probably be great in the summer too. A few days, like a few months ago when I was just really lazy with my makeup and I didn't want to have full face, I would mix some of this with my foundation. Oh my god, I haven't made videos in so long that I just can't think of words. So less full coverage. After I put on my lotion, I put on some primer. But while my lotion's like setting in, I do like my eye makeup. I don't know if people do the eye makeup first. That's what I do because in case you get like fallout, you can just swipe it away. But if you do your foundation first and then you get fallout, it kind of like messes everything up. So I do my eye makeup first. So while my eye makeup is being done, this is setting in. And then after that, I need to put on some primer. And I used to use the Bare Minerals brand Prime Time. I bought this last June and I ran out like only like a month ago. So that lasted a while. And there's still a little left. And this was very good. I liked it. I might have to repurchase it. But at the moment, this is what I had access to. I bought the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Skin Perfecting Primer. They also have one that's like luminizing, but I don't want that because I could just apply highlight. And this is just silicone based. So if you're allergic to silicone, you kind of can't use this. But it just makes your skin really soft. And I really don't like the way this is designed. I wish it was a pump because sometimes like globs of it come out. But it's just like a little gel looking thing. And I just apply it everywhere. I concentrate, but it's on now if I wanted to. Concentrate underneath my bangs. As I said, it gets oily, and underneath my eyes so my concealer doesn't crease. And it just makes my foundation go on a lot smoother. I definitely notice a difference when I don't use it, so that shows that it's working. I believe it was $7 at Walmart, and I think Hard Candy is only sold in Walmart. Don't mark my words, but I'm pretty sure that it's only sold in Walmart. So if you have a Walmart nearby, please check out this primer. It's fabulous. I use like a pea size amount, BTW. Okay, so after that, I let that sit in for like uno momento. And then I've been speaking a lot of Spanish. And I haven't taken Spanish in 2 years in high school. I only took it freshman, sophomore year. So I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, so my foundation, the main Shazam, is the Maybelline Fit Me. The Fit Me part won't line up with the front, and that's really bothering me. But it's the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I think I've gone through like 4 bottles of this, which is kind of... And this one is shade 120. I could probably use to go down a shade, like a shade lighter, because it could, if you don't wear the right powder, it could look a little dark on me. But it blends in very nicely. But I think I'm going to go, next time I buy foundation, I'm just going to go a shade lighter. So this is shade 120. It also has SPF 18, which is good if you don't have a moisturizer that has SPF. And I think this is good for all skin types. And they have a great range of colors. Like, it's insane. And it's awesome. So it kind of, if you don't put a lot of powder on, it could feel cakey. So I like to put on some powder. And I apply it with, okay, you're going to think I'm nuts. Please don't think I'm nuts. But I have 3 of these brushes. They're all the same one. And they're the e.l.f. powder brush, which is the Eyes Lips Face brand, which is sold on eyeslipsface.com and Target. And these are legit my favorite brushes. They're so like dense and like fluffy that I love them. So what I do is pour a little of this on my hand, and then I take one of these brushes and stipple it on the brush, and then stipple on my face, just like place it. Then I take another one and I just buff it out so it's like a nice layer, and then if I want more full coverage, I'll just go back and stipple some more on my face and blend it out. This just makes it so like the brush that I stipple the foundation, it still has the product on it, so when you do that, it's kind of just like mushing it around. So that's not good. So when I use this one, it kind of like buffs it out and actually pushes it into my skin. So I think this just makes it a clean finish. So I really suggest these brushes. They're like $3, so I kind of just buy like, every time they have them, I kind of just buy all of them. Might have a problem, but it's okay. It's alright. It's completely alright. Okay? Yeah. Alright, so I apply it like that. I don't put a lot on my forehead because you obviously can't see it. So I put like a dot there, and then I concentrate like here and blend it out, and then just bring it down on my neck. Oh my god, I can't stress it enough to blend your foundation into your neck. If you don't do that, I'm sorry, but I cannot talk to you. No matter how much your foundation matches you perfectly, it does not. In all lights, it does not. So you need to blend it down to your neck, because if I see someone in school and their face is like orange and then it just stops, I'm gonna say something. Like dead ass, I said it one time. I was like, "Is that your foundation?" They're like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "You might want to blend that, sweetie." And like, it's better to be honest than to just lie to your friends or stuff like that. But please just blend it down to your neck. It will look so much better and it'll save a lot of pain. So yeah, that's how I apply it with these brushes. Thumbs up to those. After I apply my foundation, I apply concealer. Sometimes I'll be stupid and apply my powder before I apply my concealer, but it really doesn't make a difference. And for concealer, I also use a Hard Candy product. Hard Candy is getting some love today. And that is their Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. And let me tell you, this is probably one of my favorite concealers I've ever freaking used. Let's see. Before that, I used like 24-hour Maybelline. That was alright. But this is my favorite like liquidy concealer. Boing Concealer by Benefit's great. It's like more cream. That's great for under the eyes, but not all over. But this I could like use everywhere. It covers everything. And like if you want to have like a thin face of foundation, but then you want to really cover up your imperfections, this works perfectly because I think this matches my skin tone a lot better than my foundation. And this is in shade Light. So I kind of go a little overboard with this. I take out a pea size amount, which is a lot because a little goes a long way. I do it under my eyes, and then I blend it into like the triangle shape, like here. Then I bring down some of my nose, around my mouth, and then underneath here so my contour line stands out more, you see? And it's just amazing. It blends out perfectly. It doesn't crease. You just have to set it with powder because it is heavy duty. If you put a little too much, it will crease, but you just have to be careful with it. But this is probably, I think, $7, and I had this for like a year. Dead serious. I had it for a long time, and it's amazing. Like, I love it so much. So yeah, Glamouflage concealer is my favorite thing ever. Alright, and then after I do concealer, I have to set everything with powder. Alright, after that I have to set everything with powder, and this is a new powder I bought like maybe a month ago. And I just bought it because Rimmel was like buy one get one half off, and I was like, oh, I was gonna buy their mascara, so I might as well buy a powder because I didn't want two mascaras. So I got the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. Can't really see it because it's freaking mirrored. And this is in the color Sandstorm 004, and this is like the second lightest shade, I think. Or maybe the fourth lightest. And it's not that full coverage or anything, but I just put this on a giant fluffy brush. I was gonna read you the number of this, but they're all rubbed off, and plus Sigma has new numbering systems anyway. I really like this powder. I would definitely recommend it. It's supposed to be long-lasting, flawless matte coverage with natural minerals. If you have really oily skin, I don't think this is good for you, but it's definitely good for people with just normal skin or dry, because it doesn't dry your face out, but it does keep your foundation good. So that's powder. Next is blush bronzer. Lately, I've been using this NYC Blushable Cream Stick. I know I've talked about these like 2 summers ago maybe, but they're just cream blushes, and this is in the shade Urban Spice. So it's like just draw it on both sides of my cheekbones and then underneath my chin and my temples, and then I just blend that out so it's a good base to my bronzer, and so it just like doubles up, and it's very pretty. Can't really think I got this on sale for like $1. That's insane in my brain. So after I blend that out, my bronzer, I've been using this for a while also, but I'm gonna buy the NARS Laguna or Benefit Hoola, I'm not sure yet. This is the Eyes, Lips, Face Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. Another e.l.f. product. They're getting love also. And so I just use the bronzer. As you can tell, I use it a lot. And I load that up on my Royal & Langnickel Silk Pro Line brush in Foundation C141. Just looks like that. It has a flat top. So I just get it on the edge of the brush and just contour. Like so. I just do that on my underneath, and then I do it on my chin like that, and then I do temples, and then sometimes I'll do the sides of my nose to make my nose appear smaller. And that's it for bronzer. It's really easy. Then after that, lastly, is blush. And my blush kind of changes every day. It's like, oh, I'll just grab this one. It doesn't really matter. But I tend to use pink blushes the most. I'll use coral occasionally when my eyes are like in the pinky toned or greens, or I'm wearing greens, but not when I'm wearing like dark eyes like today. So this blush I've been loving is the Eyes Lips Face again in Fuchsia Fusion. This is a really bright blush. It kind of looks like in Super Orgasm by NARS because it has a lot of glitter in it. And you can't really tell, but there it is. And it looks beautiful. So I just put that on my stippling brush by Sigma. And I put it right on top of my bronzer. Not on top, like above. And I blend it down, and then afterwards, sometimes I'll use a big brush to blend it out, or I'll just use my powder brush. But most of the time, I kind of just leave it because I think it's already blended out. And that's all I do for my face. Sometimes, oh yeah, that's what I do for my face routine. I hope you thought this was a good video. I'm kind of all over the place, and I need to edit this down because it's 20 minutes, and I'm crazy. If you have any suggestions or videos you want me to do, please leave a comment below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.